Welcome to my channel. Have you ever felt so lost in the dark that you thought there was no way out? Have you ever asked yourself, will this night ever end? I want to tell you my story. The night I thought everything was broken, but also the night I discovered something I never expected. Hope. Stay with me, because this is not only my story, it is a lesson that can change the way you see your own life. Chapter 1. The night everything felt empty. It was a night I will never forget. The room was quiet, but inside my mind, there was only noise. I lay on my bed staring at the ceiling, but all I could see was darkness. My heart felt heavy, as if I was carrying a big stone inside me. I kept asking myself, why does life feel so hard? Why do I feel so alone? Maybe you have felt the same. Maybe you also had a night when you thought nothing would ever change. On that night, I felt as if all my dreams were gone, as if the world was moving forward and I was stuck in the same place. I looked at my phone, but I didn't want to call anyone. I looked at the clock, but I didn't want the next day to come. I felt tired, but I could not sleep. That is what happens when hope disappears. Everything feels empty, even when your room is full of things. I remember listening to the silence and wondering if this was the end of my story. Maybe I would never be happy again. Maybe the light had left my life forever. But here is something important. The darkest night can also be the most powerful teacher. When everything feels broken, you can finally ask yourself the questions you usually try to avoid. That night, I asked myself, is this really the end? Or is there something more waiting for me? I didn't know the answer. I didn't feel strong. I didn't feel brave. But inside all the emptiness, a small voice whispered, keep going. It was so quiet I almost missed it. But it was there. And sometimes, one small thought can start to change everything. That night felt like the lowest point of my life. But I didn't know yet that it was also the beginning of something new. Because when you are at the bottom, the only direction left is up. Chapter 2. The smallest light. The next day, I woke up with the same heavy feeling. I did not want to get out of bed. My body was tired, but it was my mind that felt more tired. Everything looked gray. I made some tea, but even the taste felt empty. I wanted to go back to sleep, but sleep would not come. So I sat by the window and looked outside. It was early morning and the sun was slowly rising. At first, I did not even notice it. But then a small beam of light touched my face. It was soft and warm, and for the first time in many days, I closed my eyes and felt something peaceful. It was such a small thing, just the sunlight through a window, but it felt like a gift. I thought to myself, maybe I don't need a big change right now. Maybe I only need one small reason to keep moving. That morning, I wrote in my notebook, find the smallest light. It became my new promise to myself. I told myself I would not try to solve everything at once. I would not try to make all my problems disappear in one day. I would only try to find one small reason to keep going each day. That small light could be anything. The sound of a bird singing, a kind message from a friend, or even just finishing one cup of tea. At first, it felt silly. How could such small things matter when my heart felt so broken? But slowly, I began to see the truth. The small light is not small at all. It is the start of hope, and hope does not always arrive loudly. Sometimes, hope enters quietly, like sunlight touching your face when you are not expecting it. That day, I realized something important. I was still alive, and as long as I was alive, there was a chance for change. That thought did not solve all my problems, but it gave me the strength to stand up and face the day. It was only the beginning, but sometimes the beginning is all you need. Chapter 3. A voice in the silence. A few nights later, I could not sleep again. The room was quiet, but my thoughts were loud. I felt the old fear coming back. The fear that maybe I would never feel better. I wanted to cry, but no tears came. I just lay there staring at the ceiling. Then, suddenly, I heard something. At first, I thought it was my imagination, but then I listened carefully. It was the sound of a neighbor playing a soft song on the radio. The music was gentle, almost like a whisper in the night. I do not know why, but that sound touched my heart. It felt like someone was telling me, you are not alone. I sat up in bed and kept listening. The silence of the room was broken. And in that silence, I heard something more. My own breathing, steady and alive. In that moment, I realized something important. I was still here. My voice, my breath, my life, they were still with me. And maybe that was enough. I whispered to myself, you can keep going. It was the first time I heard my own voice with hope, even if it was very small. That night, I understood that sometimes we do not need big answers. We do not need someone to solve all our problems. Sometimes we just need a small reminder that we are alive, that we can still speak, that our voice still matters. I promised myself that I would not run away from the silence anymore. Instead, I would listen to it, and I would try to hear my own heart inside it. That promise gave me courage. From then on, whenever I felt afraid or lost, I would sit quietly and just breathe. I would listen to the world, and then I would listen to myself. Slowly, the silence that once scared me began to feel different. It was no longer empty. It was a space where I could discover myself again. That night, the darkest night, became the night I first heard my own voice of hope. Chapter 4: The First Step Forward. The next morning, I woke up with a different feeling. It was not happiness. It was not excitement. It was something small but strong. Courage. I told myself, today, I will do one thing that makes me feel alive. I did not choose something big. I did not plan to change my whole life in one day. I just decided to take one step. That step was simple. I went outside. The sky was cloudy, but the air was fresh. I walked slowly, looking at the trees, the ground, and the people passing by. For the first time in many weeks, I felt a little light inside me. I realized that hope is not a sudden miracle. Hope is built by small actions, by choosing to move even when you feel heavy. As I walked, I saw a child playing with a ball. The child laughed when the ball rolled away and chased it with joy. I stopped and smiled. That small moment taught me something. Even when life is not perfect, we can still laugh, we can still play, we can still live. When I returned home, I felt proud. It was only a short walk, but it was a step away from fear and a step toward life. I sat down and wrote in my notebook. Today, I walked. Today, I smiled. It looked simple, but to me, it was powerful. It was proof that I was not broken. I was still moving. I was still learning. That day, I discovered that progress is not about big success. Progress is about small steps that slowly change your heart. If you are learning English, or if you are trying to change your life, remember this. Do not wait for big results. Take one step today. Read one page. Learn one new word. Smile one more time. These small steps will give you strength. And with strength, hope will grow. That morning, I began to believe that maybe I could build a new life, step by step, and that belief gave me power. Chapter 5: The Light I Found in Others. As I continued to take small steps, I noticed something important. I was not alone. In the past, I thought my problems were only mine, and nobody could understand me. But when I started to listen to people, I saw that everyone carries their own pain. One day, I sat on a bench in the park, and an old man sat beside me. He looked tired but kind. He started to talk about his life, about losing his job, about losing friends, about feeling empty. His words touched me deeply, because I thought only I had such dark feelings. But here was another person, carrying heavy weight and still living. I asked him, "How do you keep going?" He smiled and said, "Because every morning I tell myself the sun still rises, so I must rise too." Those words stayed in my heart. That day, I realized that hope grows faster when it is shared. When you talk to people, when you listen, when you connect, you find pieces of light in their stories. Another day, I visited a library. I saw students studying, some laughing, some looking serious, but all of them moving forward. Just being near them gave me energy. It showed me that life is not about being perfect, but about continuing. Slowly, I started to open my heart again. I spoke more, I smiled more, and I shared more. And each time I connected with another person, I felt less alone and more alive. If you are learning English, this is the same. You can learn alone, yes, but when you talk with others, when you practice, when you share your mistakes and your small victories, you grow faster. Life and language both need connection. The light I found in others was not just their stories. It was the reminder that we are all human. We are all trying. We are all walking through our own nights. And when we share our light, the night is never completely dark. That truth gave me more hope than I had ever known. Chapter 6: The Morning After the Night. The darkest night always feels endless, but every night has a morning. I did not believe this before, but slowly I started to see it was true. When I looked back at my journey, I saw how many steps I had taken. First, I admitted my fear. Then, I took one small step forward. After that, I began to see little lights, to learn from silence, and to find strength in others. And now, standing here, I realized that hope was never far away. It was inside me, waiting for me to believe. That morning when I woke up and saw the sun, it was just a normal day for the world, but for me, it was the first real morning after a long night. I felt new. I felt stronger. I understood that hope is not something big and far away. It is something small that grows when we give it water every day. A kind word, a small step, a simple dream, a short conversation, all these are drops of water for hope. If you are learning English, think about this too. You don't need to learn everything in one day. You don't need to speak perfectly right now. You only need to take small steps every single day. Each word you learn, each sentence you speak, each mistake you make and then fix, all of it is a drop of water for your dream. And one day you will look back and see that you have crossed your own night and you are standing in your own morning. That is why I want to tell you, never give up, never stop, never believe the night will last forever. Your morning will come. And now, before we finish, I want to ask you something. If this story touched you, if it gave you even a little hope, then please support this channel. Subscribe so you can join me for more stories like this. Like this video so more people can see it. And write a comment below, tell me your story, your small step, your hope. Because when we share, we give each other light. And together, we can make the night brighter for everyone. So, my friends, this was my story. The night that taught me hope. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever felt lost, but then found hope again? Share your story in the comments. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with others who may need this message today. And remember, even in the darkest night, there is always a light waiting for you.